Hey, yo, send me your YouTube link. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Just subscribe. Is y'all crazy? Sparkle Mathis and R. Kelly has just teamed up. This your boy Big Keys, Keys Against the World. If y'all don't know what's going on and what's going wrong, apparently the auntie with no ass, we're gonna call her Sparkle. Cause you can put your niece in all sorts of shit now. It's over with. You at first you didn't want to be a part of it. Now you're a part of it, Sparkle, the auntie with no ass. And we got Quadre, Art Kelly, who can't be around no kids. Don't nobody trust him around no kids. Not because he got charges, but because he in so much shit that the baby mama had to eject herself and the kids away from this nigga life. At the peak of Quadre's career, this is the peak. He ain't never did nothing noticeable, recognizable. He probably got like a citizenship award when he was like in the third grade. This is at the peak of his career. Holding another man demo. He's known for holding another man demo, the Franken Beans. He holding another man nuts at the peak of his career. Before his first Facebook check, his baby mama said, nigga, no, no, no. I cannot go. You not about to get us killed. I'm taking me and the kids and getting the fuck up out of here. And they've been the fuck up out of there ever since. Now, this is crazy work that they done teamed up, the auntie with no ass and Pookie Quadre has teamed up, right? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Holly going to jail, Carlos going to jail. Y'all might as well get together, do some shit so y'all can go to jail. I don't give a fuck type shit. But however, I want to get into this paperwork right quick. You know what I'm saying? Between this crazy, because this is crazy. Jason might be the Carlos of Lake County type shit. Holly know how to pick them. Now in this paperwork, Holly gave Jason a car, was riding around with guns and drugs. I never heard Romeca lifestyle like that. I ain't hear no story about Romeca riding around with guns and drugs. She got caught. The mama didn't told. Well, let's get into the story, right? Let's go. Type shit. Let's get. This ain't even a story. This is real paperwork. As y'all can see, it's a case law flex.com. This is real paperwork. Now the backstory of this, y'all, is they went out for a night at the club, right? And Holly and her friend was in the car. DJ White Gold, his name DJ Gold, I call him DJ White Gold. DJ White Gold was in the car too. They was all driving Holly mama car, some crazy shit, right? However, they dropped Holly and them off. Why they got the guns and the drugs in the car? The police decide to catch the males, and it go down from here. Type. Let's see what went on, right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit of it because the beginning is too much, court shit, and the end is, get a little personal. So I might drop it on members only, for real, for real. However, Officer Mark, what's his name? Kieske of the North Chicago Police Department was one of the backup officers when he arrived. He saw only two people in a Pontiac, one in each of the front seats. He did not see anyone exit the vehicle before defendant and Duffy did, so defendant did not appear nervous during the search. According to Latanya Johnson, she owned a Pontiac and on March 23rd, 2014, had loaned it to her daughter, Cordasia Johnson. Dun, dun, dun. Although, look. Although she had a Ford car, she denied owning firearms in a Pontiac. She told the police that her daughter might have loaned a Pontiac to defend it. So although she had a Ford car, I told y'all, type shit, this is what they do. This is what the family do. They get these Ford cars, they get these gun cards, and they be just going crazy, just reckless with the firearms, right? Crazy work, right? Cordasia Johnson lived with her mother on March 24th, 2014. She and defendant were friends at around 9:30 p.m. on March 23rd, 2014. She loaned the defendant the Pontiac so that he could drive to work at a bar called Frank's. She later drove with him. She later drove with someone to the bar to see if the defendant was there. Now that's the story, right? That's the beginning story. That Holly gave him the car, didn't know like what happened in the car. She just knew he was going to work in the car. She had to pull up. with somebody else to see what was going on. That's the alleged first story, right? Later, she saw the defendant on Honoree Street. According to Quadesia, defendant and several others were standing around a Pontiac. Although she testified that she told the police that she had seen defendant on Honoree Street, she admitted that in her written statement, she never mentioned seeing defendant there. So she told one story but wrote another one. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. Quadesia denied having a gun or even having seen a handgun seized from the Pontiac. I told y'all she been around pistols, man. I told y'all she been around pistols. Y'all thought I was lying. Y'all thought I was capping. On cross examination, Quadesia testified that she thought she had seen two men in the back seat of the Pontiac while it was parked in the driveway. She admitted that she had not reported that to the police or told them that she had been on Honoree Street that night. Damon Duffy had known defendant for 10 years, so she knew this motherfucker for 10 years. She had worked with him and considered him a good friend. He and defendant had worked together at Frank's on March 23rd, you know what I'm saying, for that little whatever stint, for them 2 days between the 23rd and the 24th. They worked together because DJ White go to DJ, you know what I'm saying? This Duffy motherfucker, he got the party drugs. Right. At around 1 a.m., he and defendant left Frank's together in defendant's girlfriend's car. Y'all thought I was capping about that too, didn't y'all? Y'all thought I was lying when I said DJ White Gold and Holly went together. They left with two other men. Hold on. They left in the girlfriend's car, according to Duffy. They left with two other men whose names he did not know. Defendant drove. Duffy sat in the front passenger seat, and the other two rode in the back seat. Okay. They drove to Honoree Street. They parked in the driveway, and all four men remained in a Pontiac. After discussing an upcoming party, the two people in the rear exited the vehicle. Duffy admitted that the cannabis cigarette was his, according to Duffy. There were never two females in the vehicle, and he did not see Quadesia that evening. But she said they did see him. Y'all remember, right? Crazy word. Screenshot this up. Everything. Cool. On cross examination, when defendant's attorney referred to someone named Doug and his brother as being in the vehicle, Duffy recalled that those two were the man in the back seat. Duffy could not recall whether he mentioned Doug and his brother in his written statement to police. Okay. The state recalled Officer Galarazzo, who testified that when he had asked Quadesia to describe what had happened regarding the Pontiac, she never said anything about being on Honoree Street that night, nor did she mention Doug being there, type shit. So she was there. She didn't say she was there, but she was there, type shit. The party stipulated to the foundation an admission of the audio recording of this Lake County police. So they got these niggas on wiretaps like they big time drug dealers and shit for one case, which is crazy work. But Chicago, y'all saw how Chicago do. They let Los tap the damn body. He done hot hands the damn body of Romeca and shit in Chicago. But in Lake County, they so official. They done gave them a wiretap for a petty ass gun case and a little a cannabis cigarette. Crazy. Okay. The party stipulated to the foundation an admission of the audio recordings of the telephone conversation between defendant and Harris. A transcript of that conversation provided in relevant parts that defendant told Harris that the prosecutor had said that he was a known gang member and drug dealer. Defendant stated that his attorney had said that because no fingerprints were on the handgun and the car was not the defendant's, they could beat the charge. Look, Holly been around trying to beat charges forever. Now she helping dude beat the charge by lying for him. Defendant added that even though the police said that they saw him put something under the seat, there were no fingerprints on the gun. Harris said that the defendants had to make sure that the little girls, especially Duff, when defendant asked if the state would call Duffy into court, Harris said, I'm most likely. Hold on, what the fuck? Harris said that the defendant had to make sure that they got little, especially Duff. When defendant asked if the state could call Duffy into court, so they had to hurry up and dip up out of that type shit. When Harris added that Duffy needed to lay low a little bit, defendant responded, right, type shit. When Harris told defendant that he had a chance of beating the charge, defendant responded, just like you said, I'm finna show tell Duff, lay low, shit, Harris. Then said, tell Duff when we going to kill him. So they about to kill, she involved with a motherfucker that's about to kill people, all sorts of shit, which is crazy work, over a gun and a little bit of weed. This man was about to die, damn. When Harris told defendant that he had a chance of beating the charge, defendant responded, just like you said, I'm finna show tell Duff, lay low, shit. Harris then said, tell Duff we going to kill him. Damn. Defendant responded, oh yeah, ain't no ands and ifs or buts. Damn, over a gun? Damn. Immediately replied, hey, for real though. What's your lawyer suggest? A bench or a jury trial? Look, this is what they do. I'm gonna end it there for obvious reasons. I'm reading this shit as I got it right. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna read the rest on probably members only, man, because it's getting deep. We dealing with killings and dealings and shillings in Lake County. I told y'all she was a terror of Lake County. Y'all thought I was lying. She involved in a possible murder, conspiracy to murder again type shit. Is you crazy? Is you crazy? And who said clear people don't be into no ghetto shit? That's worse than black people. Dude was about to go to jail for a gun and a cannabis cigarette, and they about to murder a man. The mama told on Holly. Holly told on them niggas. She tried to lie for these niggas. Is y'all crazy? And Romeca the aggressor. What Romeca charges like that then? Type shit. I never heard of that shit on Romeca. Now her family know the Inglewood. We're not gonna hold no punches. That they is an Inglewood family. Now I'm pretty sure somebody got some shit like that on them. But Romeca ain't got no shit like that on her. Is you crazy? This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. I'm up out of here. Shout out to the new team up of Sparkle and R. Kelly. Type shit. I'm gone.
Worldwide terrorist, Chi-Town veteran. My swagger go dumb, but I'm highly intelligent.